Hello, my name's Dave Kai Piper, and that's a lorry. Got both cameras running today. Hey, how you doing? So yes, I'm off up to Grimsby. I'm off up to go and see my granddad, which should be super nice. Probably wave at him through the door. We are still in lockdown territory, but yes, it'd be nice even through a glass window to give him a wave. I haven't seen him for a good while, so will be quite nice. And I'm off to basically just, it sounds really bad, burn some petrol. The last weekend, I guess. Oh, emergency service vehicle. Last weekend so actually, let's have a big catch up. So basically, I am just waiting for my certification to come back, and then I'll be what's called a down-trained CBT instructor. That means that I can teach people to ride 125 motorbikes in the UK. So that should be pretty good. Very exciting. I decided to try and retool and learn some new skills and get some new qualifications during the lockdown period. So that was what I did. Put in lots of time, lots of effort, and it's slowly paying off. The other thing I wanted to do during the lockdown period was do one of the police bike safe road courses for motorbikes. So I did that the other day. Managed to get myself onto a course. That was pretty good. So that happened last Saturday, and yes, very good. Sorry, just negotiating this roundabout. Just get in front of this lorry. This BMW wants to overtake me. There you go, sir. Sorry for holding you up. Off he goes. So yes, so I attended the West Midlands Police Force Bike Safe day, and it was very, very good. Very good. Highly recommended. I can highly recommend it to anybody who rides a bike, whether you have just passed your DAS or whether you're a seasoned pro of hundreds of thousands of miles behind the seat. It was an absolutely brilliant day. Learnt loads. My confidence was already quite high on the bike, but these guys were able to kind of lift that up to a whole new level. Loads of good tips about riding safely, riding progressively, and riding defensively. So very good. I hope to put lots of that into practice today, I guess, and whenever I'm riding. They just had loads of little good nuggets, takeaway nuggets, like the finger point signs on rural roads for junctions, so you can see where the middle of the oncoming junctions are. I thought that was for some reason I'd never really just registered how important they can be to a bike rider to spot the junctions. The road positionings being 1 to 5 with your own side of the road, and then 7 to 10 with the other side of the road, and always having good positioning, turning, bends going from the right, being over in positions 1 and 2, and bends turning left, positions, sorry, just concentrating, 4 and 5. But yes, absolutely brilliant day out. Highly recommend it to anybody. I paid the princely sum of £65, which, considering the amount of stuff I learnt on the day, would seem like an absolute bargain. So please, anybody who does ride a bike, see if you can book yourself onto one of these bike safe courses. Worth its weight in gold. The problem is, I believe they're fully booked for the rest of the year. This is 2020, recording the video. But I believe if you get a number of people together, kind of 6 or 7 people together, they will specifically run a course for you. So if you can get the numbers together and get in touch with them and say, me and my mates will want to come do this bike safe course. Dave Kai Piper said it was really good. I believe they will run a course if appropriate for the police force, because they actually do have to take police off frontline core work to actually do it. But I think they understand that it is a course that does save lives, prevent problems, and crime prevention is much better than not crime prevention. I suppose accident prevention and crime prevention. The police force are into both, I guess, but they're very aware that preventative measures are far better than, you know, having to get out there with a mop and a broom and clear up a bike accident. So absolutely brilliant day out. I went along with the lady who's teaching me to teach people to ride bikes, a lady called Susie, runs a company called Moto Coastal, and she works under the riders banner in sorry, just doing some Susie, I'm doing some slow control here, little bit of clutch, little bit of throttle, a bit of back brake. I wonder if these guys are going to let me filter through. You going to let me filter through? Thank you. There we go. Yours a superstar. Look at that, lovely people. But yes, okay, so where was I? I attended the course with Susie, and I think she had a really good day as well. So if anybody is wishing to do a CBT around any of where you live in the UK, feel free to give riders a call and see if you can book yourself on to come and do a CBT with me. That should be fun. Quite excited, really. I'm waiting for all my paperwork to come back, and then I believe once the Cardington training centre's open, it's a case of getting up there as appropriate and finishing everything. And sorry, just concentrating for a sec. I believe it's then a case of getting up to the Cardington DVSA test centre to do all my final stuff, and then at some point in the future I will be teaching DAS as well. That's the goal. And then next thing on my immediate radar though is to redo my ROSPA. That's we have to do them every 12 months. So I need to go and redo my ROSPA assessment ride. But I think I'm also going to go and do my IAMS course. That should be quite good. Am I going to filter past you as well? Yeah, you left me room. Thank you very much. So according to the bike safe policeman, the guy who was doing our instructing the other day, safe speed for filtering is between 5 to 10 mile an hour quicker than the surrounding traffic, which makes a lot of sense. So I'm trying to put that into practice as well. You don't really want to be hovering too slow, because if people look in their mirror, they might think that you're stationary and not really thinking that you're filtering. But then also you don't want to be doing it too fast, because, well, death is something that we'll try and avoid on a bike, and filtering is one of those things which is perfectly legal to do so when done safely and correctly. But you obviously are elevating the dangers a little bit more. So filtering safely, always a good idea. But yes, the course was very, very good, and things are going very well at the minute regarding my own kind of professional riding career, I guess. With the very fledglings of that career. Lots of things I do want to do. I do want to get out and about into Europe this year. I do want to go and do some longer rides. I do want to go and do some wild camping trips, probably up to Scotland way, load up all the tent and everything onto the bike and head out, because 2020 has been, as you know, for pretty much everyone, a very difficult year, and mainly, well, I guess difficult for many different reasons. For us, it's been, I guess, relocating back from Ireland to the UK. That looks like it's something which is going to be an indefinite stay now in England. So that's one adjustment, and just not being able to really hit the ground running like I wanted to do this year. So, but yes, all good. Bike training going well. Sit rep complete.